Good evening and welcome to On the Mat, your only source for independent wrestling. On tonight's show, we're going to feature matches from MSPW, Powerhouse Incorporated, and NWA Midwest. And as always, we have your hosts, Ritchard T Sin, Billy Whack, and Trevor Blanchard.
Hey, what's up, guys?
You know what, though? Guys, hold it down for a minute.
What's the matter, you? All right.
Before we get started, though,
okay.
I do have a message from the associate Dave Allen and the Empire regarding the actions from last week. We feel very bad, and we wanted to give an apology. So, Nicholas, if you could please play that right now.
Come on here and apologize to the viewing audience of On the Mat and everyone associated with On the Mat for our actions last week on the show. It was irresponsible, and to Mr. Trevor Blanchard, we're very sorry. We're truly sorry for what we did.
Yes, I would like everybody to please accept my heartfelt apology to all of you. We are very sympathetic for our bad actions.
Yes. I am sorry, Nicholas W., that I came onto your fine program, and to William Whack, the man that wears the hat, I'm so sorry. And to Ritchard T, the great color man, I'm sorry. And to Trevor Blanchard, the withered old prune himself, I am very sorry. I am so sorry that you're a worthless old decrepit dinosaur that tried to shove me down with his puny arthritic arms.
It is true. It's so true.
I am sorry that you used to think you were somebody. I'm sorry that you think you could actually win a night with Kimberly Cash. I'm sorry that you think I need to wrestle some dusty old fart like yourself to be somebody. And I'm sorry that I even let you even come this close to the associate Dave Allen. I can't wait to get my hands around your withered old neck. I'm gonna break your head off, Trevor.
And Trevor, before you even make any kind of comments, I would like to hand this to Mr. Ritchard T. Can you pass that along to him, please?
I sure will, Kimberly. No problem. What's this? What do you
You're
got
getting
there?
mail here, Trevor.
You've got mail, brother. What do you got there? Registered mail?
You've got to be kidding.
Oh,
right?
no, I am not kidding at all.
A restraining order?
Exactly.
For what? He pushed me and it's on the tape.
That is a restraining order where you have to remain far away from me and the entire Empire until your match with Mr. Allen. We do not trust you.
It says 10 feet, and
we do not trust you.
Me?
We do not.
He's nothing.
You can't be trusted. I'm sorry.
He's a disrespectful punk who needs maybe to get slapped around just like you.
And in fact, Mr. Allen asked me to give you this. We feel that that's clearly represents
dinosaur.
you. It's a dinosaur. But let me keep my distance because I don't want you to go all crazy with those arthritic arms. I mean, God knows what those could do to me.
Wow,
We're really firing it up here tonight here on the Mat. Kimberly Cash kind of throwing down a gauntlet, not to mention a restraining order.
Yes.
Trevor Blanchard throwing that thing right out of the picture. Wow, evidently that little tussle that, so much for the restraining order, I guess, that little tussle that ensued last week here is continuing on. It was not just something that happened. Evidently, this guy means business.
Yes, and I would like you to stay clearly between us, Richard. I do not trust this man, and we don't know what he is capable of. Granted,
You know what
he
I'm
is very
capable
old, but
of is kicking his punk ass. Okay?
now
because
language, not necessary.
This whole business is based on tradition and respect. And he showed me, he showed Nicholas H., he showed Ritchard T., and he showed Billy Whack no respect at all.
I think he showed a lot of respect for the viewing audience. Clearly saw what a wonderful man Mr. Allen was, and I'm
He's
sure
a
they're
ripoff
anxious
is what
to
he
see
is. He's
him
a
beat the
ripoff.
dinosaur.
Bringing an Eddie Guerrero doll and painting it up like himself.
That was not Eddie Guerrero. That was
an Eddie.
clearly
Was it not an Eddie
associate
Guerrero?
Dave
Well, I
Allen
do know a
doll.
bit about toys, and that was definitely an Eddie Guerrero doll.
That
Thank
was not
you.
an Eddie Guerrero doll.
Okay.
You know what?
Whoa.
What? Instead of talking to that thing, put it in your mouth so we don't hear you, all right?
Hey.
Wow.
Everybody wants to hear what I had to say. Everybody loves to hear Kimberly
Hey,
Cash.
everybody that wants to hear you or sees you can go down to North Avenue in Elton and
Oh, now
Whoa,
see,
wait a minute,
this is
Trevor.
why
Okay,
there's a
Trevor, come
restraining
on.
order.
I mean,
All right,
We hit a TV show
it's actually-
tonight on the
it's
show.
actually-
All right, kids.
actually-
Hey, if we get camera one
it's
back,
it's
Nick.
Rush Street is where
All
it is,
right.
Trevor. It's Rush Street.
Tonight on the show, we got Xavier Mustafa and Chris Black taking on Hardcore Craig and Steve Stone. This is an MSPW match. We ran them a lot on here. Nicholas H. got a great working relationship with them. He is also trying to have a great working relationship with Adrenaline Rush Wrestling, but, you know, it looks like something's brewing up here with Adrenaline Rush and on the mat, and I'm excited about it. But, I mean, guys, we got to stay here tonight. We got to get through the night. Let's hopefully you can both restrain yourselves, and we can get it. And we can get through the night. This week in wrestling, guys, I'd like to talk about a couple things. This week in wrestling, I enjoyed Saturday. I watched Lucha Libre Triple A, and we've been talking about WWE.
Galavision?
Yeah, Galavision. On Galavision.
Seen here on Comcast.
Yeah, very, very entertaining stuff. I mean, they did a match. The match was like 20 minutes long, and they did not break for a commercial through the entire match. It was like Charlie Manson, the big guy Charlie Manson. It was, I believe these guys, they had a group called Hell's Brothers. Really cool T-shirts, Hell's Brothers. And then there was also Cybernetico's got the mask off now. And Nietzsche Milionario, I might have his name a little wrong, but it's Psychosis. The gentleman who was Psychosis, formerly just recently released from WWE. So it was really good wrestling. I can't understand what they're saying on there, but the angles, you just the tempo and the timbre of the way these guys talk in the interviews is great. It draws you in. The matches are great. They use the 5-sided ring. It was really good stuff.
Wow.
And I got to say, for wrestling TV recently, it's the most exciting stuff I've watched. And leading us in tonight, we got in our in-studio guest, Tyme Page, joining us, who works lucha shows all over the place. So that's
El Gringo
Loco. The guy's
Gringo
fantastic.
Loco.
I've seen him all over, and he is fantastic.
Yep.
Doing the four fists. For
Yeah, he's
Gringo
been at
Loco.
just about every lucha show we've ever been to over at the Congress. I know that. Plus, I've seen him a few other places. I think Cicero Stadium as well. Always brings a great match, and I'll tell you, he's a cocky son of a gun. I don't know. We got a real loose cannon coming in the studio tonight, guys.
In my opinion, it's well deserved. The guy is fantastic, and we'll be hearing from him tonight.
That's going to be
But
great
you know,
stuff.
but I was reading. I was totally thrown off by the goings on here in the studio tonight. But I've got issue 1 of Warrior. This is from 1996. This also, just like every comic book I bring in here, wrestling related, is a piece of garbage. It's chock full of Warriors propaganda.
Like her, right?
No, like Mr. Trevor over here.
Okay, now, tell us about your comic book, Billy,
It's so
'cause I
bad.
want to know.
It's just like splash page after splash page of like Ultimate Warrior being cool and looking cool. There is no substance. There is no story.
There's no face paint.
Well, on the cover there is. Other than the Warrior's own like mushroom-induced like psychobabble drivel. Like seriously. I can only promise to take you there. However, your return, I cannot guarantee. It's like this kind of crap all over the book. If you get a chance to go out and find this book, don't bother, as usual.
However,
Well, you know what? Let's go to that
match.
match. MSPW, Javier Mustafa, Chris Black versus Hardcore Craig and Steve Stone.
A little bit of wrestling history right here for you, right here tonight, fans. Xavier Mustafa and Chris Black taking on Hardcore Craig and Steve Stone. We've seen Hardcore Craig a time or two. Hey, this match joined in progress.
Who's this giant man in the ring?
I think that's Javier
Mustafa?
He's an ogre of sorts.
I'm going to say Xavier Mustafa.
Xavier, okay.
How many
CDK,
people
you got
did
the
he
inside
eat?
skinny. Is he Xavier or
Xavier. My mistake.
Xavier Mustafa, one big old bad dude. He's out of the ring right now. Wait a minute, we got a pinning predicament on, it looks like Steve Stone.
Yep. Steve
That
Stone
guy's
right
had
there.
way too many cheeseburgers, just like Trevor.
Steve
Whoa.
Stone and Hardcore Craig could be brothers.
Wow.
They could do that old gig where one guy hides under the ring and the other guy comes out and beats on you.
There we go.
And who's the referee tonight? Who is this?
The referee, that's the question of the week every week. isn't it?
MSPW referee. Mark Matthews. Thank you, CDK.
That would be Chris Black in there, correct?
Hardcore Craig trying to get in there and getting back out. Steve Stone.
I can't,
Not
from a
doing-
distance,
not
I
faring
can't tell
too
those
well.
two apart. Oh, look at that, cinching up. It looks like the neck or the head on Steve Stone. Ooh, big crossface.
I think Xavier's just airing him out over there.
It's quite disgusting.
He's straight up metal.
Oh, yeah, right. Like you haven't had 2 or 3 guys on top of
Oh,
you.
wait a minute, Trevor, please.
Oh.
Jeez. My
Again,
God.
restraining order. There is a reason for that.
You need to get a verbal restraining
I
order.
did
Trevor.
It's freedom of speech.
He's
giving you a tongue lashing, I say.
We're going to write that one up next. I'm going to work on that tonight.
You're getting written up, Trevor.
Right.
You better watch it. Whoa, what a fist.
Like in your little black book of all your Johns.
You know, I really think you are very uncalled for. And if I can call my legal team in right now, and we
Fine,
can
go-
have you
know
hauled
what?
off to
Leave.
jail if you would like.
Fine, leave. That'd be the best
Oh,
thing
man,
to
look
happen.
at that.
Steve
Dropped
Stone
it right
on the
on his head.
back of the head.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless. It's like almost like I'm out of a job because I can't pick on you anymore, Trevor, because Kimberly Cash, I'm going to let you focus your energies on her.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Billy, don't worry. You'll never be out of a job here at On the Mat.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, my goodness. Look at Mustafa just shaking the hand. Look at this.
Trying to make.
He wants to get out of there. Steve Stone is like, I want to get tagged out. Let me out. Whoa, look at that. No wonder he wants out of there. The size of this guy.
Do we have any background on this Xavier Mustafa? Do we know where he hails from?
No, I would imagine Africa with a name like that.
Is it with a name like Xavier or Mustafa?
Oh, maybe he happened. Oh, okay.
Oh, Elmwood Park.
Yeah, okay, Elmwood Park.
That's enough of dude. That's enough
Do
of
you not think
dudes.
the big guy's going to fall?
Whoa.
Oh,
and he does.
You almost missed him. Wait a minute.
Oh, man.
Pinning predicament. Oh, who did that?
I think it was Kimberly.
I am a lady. Remember that? Maybe you don't know how to treat women.
Lady of the night, right?
Whoa.
No.
God.
A very sophisticated lady, in fact. One that you've never seen.
And for
Just
some
because
reason,
you find your dates in the street corner doesn't mean that everybody else does.
Yeah. Okay, it's hot here tonight.
Women are nothing but trouble.
Okay.
Right, Billy Wick?
well,
Well,
Most of the time.
well, yeah.
we have to do trouble sometimes. There's nothing wrong with causing a little trouble.
You enjoy being being handcuffed, don't
Yeah,
you?
we're starting to figure that out
no.
about you, Kim.
But I think I'm going to make a phone call, get some handcuffs for you soon.
Wow.
And a muzzle, a nice muzzle. Nobody wants to
This
hear
is like a
your mouth.
love-hate relationship. She wants to put you in
You know,
handcuffs, Trevor.
putting me in handcuffs?
Go with it.
No,
No, I'm going to
not
have
with
the
her.
officer that I have standing over
I'd
there,
have to,
waiting.
I would need a full body condom.
Okay, guys, moving right along,
Oh,
back to
so
the match.
disgusting. Can't even have a normal show with this man.
Steve Stone in the corner. Oh, look out!
Oh, what a clothesline it
God,
was.
I think he killed him. I think he killed him.
Look at this.
Steve Stone
Referee counting, giving
needs
him a 10 count.
to make that tag to hardcore Craig.
He needs to get to his feet first and foremost. And he's using the ropes to, oh, smart move. He's using the ropes to climb back to make that tag. Wait, he gets caught up by the leg. Catch a metalhead by the toe. And if he hollers.
Kimberly Cash, I think, rolls on ropes or poles like that, I think.
Okay, what a.
No.
For
You
no
know
apparent
that's
reason,
not true.
I want a Budweiser.
Yeah, he's a little thirsty too, Billy. Yeah.
Mustafa picking up
Oh, yeah.
Picking up Stone, shooting him off.
Was that a shoot or more like a.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa!
Stone
Look at that.
bringing him down face first on the top of his head. Stone needs to make that tag to hardcore Craig.
Yes, does he ever. Xavier Mustafa needs to get back up and mount some sort of an offense here. It looks like he's trying to tag. He's tagging the wrong guy. He's trying to tag the wrong guy. He don't know where he's at.
Stone up, hanging on the ropes there.
Hey,
Mustafa tags him.
rolls
Chris
over.
Black,
Tag's
and
been made on
Craig.
both sides.
He's on
Right
fire.
in.
He's like a man possessed. Look at those powerful rights.
There he
Third
comes.
one.
Hardcore Craig.
Shoots him off.
Oh, what a clothesline. Powers him right on down. Right here tonight. OTM action for you.
Shoots him off. Hits him up. Big body slam. Looks like it's coming.
Uh-oh, he's
wait.
changing it.
Whoa!
Sit out power slam.
Ouch.
1, 2.
Wait a minute,
Oh,
gets
Mustafa
interrupted.
in with a big elbow onto his own partner.
Yeah, Johnny on the spot there, Mustafa.
A second one. God, that guy's huge.
He is one big
giant.
dude.
He's probably at like 350.
See the ring shift every
Yeah,
time he
he
hits those
sure
ropes?
enough did, Billy Wack.
Surely he can't knock down that big man.
He's trying, though.
I'm sure you can get him on his back.
Huh.
You know, Trevor, you really just should not talk. Do we have that muzzle? Can I get the Nicholas? Can I get the muzzle that I brought?
Nicholas isn't even paying attention. He doesn't even.
He doesn't.
There's like tape
He's
exploding
using
out
the
of.
muzzle in the control room.
Oh, Stone getting thrown out. There's Craig on the Chris Black.
How
Chris
does
Black cuts him off.
Chris Black.
When we make the Dave Allen and Trevor Blanchard match a coal miner's glove muzzle on a pole match, that'd be a good one.
They always have those out there in Indiana.
Yeah.
The corn.
Muzzle on a
Yeah.
pole.
We'll just see what happens with
Loser has
that.
to wear it for a week.
How about
She's
not?
on a pole every
no,
night.
I think that's.
She's
I
on
think
a
that's
pole
not
every
it.
night.
No.
Wait a minute, what's this guy
Silver
doing? He's
pole.
interfering. He throws a stone a chain. He threw the chain to Mustafa. Mustafa's got the chain. He's
Look
watching
out,
the
Craig.
and he
Oh, my
blocks
God.
him with it. Oh, on the outside, look at this. Oh, my God. Steve's coming on the outside.
3.
Oh, that was it.
Oh, man.
And ill-gotten gain and a big win right here tonight. On the mat. Wow. Hot wrestling action.
Hot
That was
action.
pretty good stuff.
That was better than this book,
Yeah.
for sure.
That Mustafa, he's a big old ornery cuss.
So wait a minute. Now, I know before you guys get into it, there was talk of actually setting up a wrestling match between Dave Allen and Trevor. This is correct? Is this right?
Yes, that is right.
It's going to happen now.
And the prize would be you for the night. I mean, this.
Do you honestly think that's going to happen?
But
There's no way.
For a weekend. You two
There
would,
is no
Would you hang out with her for a
way that
weekend?
this
What would
man
you
could
win?
even-
What would you do with her for a weekend, Trevor?
Ugh,
If
God.
Around the house
if-
or something?
if I
cares
do,
what he thinks
we'll
of
make
it.
sure Nicholas H is there with a camera. And,
Wow.
You know.
Trevor, I
that is completely irrelevant, Billy, because there is no possible way that this decrepit old man will even come close to beating the greatness that is Dave Allen.
Are you of legal age? Are you 18?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just don't want to get
That means
myself.
she can buy pornography and cigarettes.
Right.
Correct. If I
Hey,
wanted
Kimberly.
to, I
Looks and
could.
smells
Can you go get me
refreshing as
a
spring
six-pack
rose.
of Budweiser, and I need a couple copies of Type magazine? Can you go down?
Yeah. Do you have your grave plot ready? I mean,
Okay, let's bring in our guest now, guys.
Oh, yeah, right.
Why?
Oh, yes, our guest.
Is that something else you want to
Tyme
lay
Page
in?
joining us in studio. We got a handheld for him.
Kimberly?
Nicholas H.
Richard, he's
Is,
crossing
is
the
that
line.
something else
He's
you want?
crossing the line.
Is that
Can you-
something else you want to lay in?
He is
Is it
crossing the
great?
line.
Hey,
Wait,
we have
come
a
on
guest.
now.
We have a
We've
guest
got a
on
guest.
Yes,
tonight.
And it's
exactly.
Nicholas H.
Nicholas H, a rare on-camera appearance. Hey, good to see you, brother.
Yeah.
What's going
All
on?
right, brother. Good
Hey,
to see
everybody
you.
behave.
Tyme
Yes,
Page.
sir. He's the boss.
How are you, sir?
How's everybody?
We'll get you
Hey,
hooked
brother.
up.
Good to see you.
We'll get you hooked up.
How are you?
Hey.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, set up.
How are you,
Now
man?
everybody behave. Absolutely.
You got
Yes,
that, Nicholas
exactly. Can you please
You know
take
what?
care of
Have her
this?
go get us some food or something.
Type
man.
magazine, I'm telling
H.
you.
Sushi.
Nicholas,
Wrestling
are you
like
going to take
sushi.
care of this, or do I have to have my officer come up?
You know what? You guys keep it up, and there'll be a lot of vacancies on the show.
Oh, boy. We can't have
Wow.
no fighting here tonight. Wow. So, Tyme Page, welcome to the show.
How are you?
Good. You got a poster here. You got an event coming up you'd like to speak about tonight.
Here in my hands, I have the most legitimate new Lucha Libre promotion in Chicago. It is EMLLI. It is brand new production. It will be a very, very big thing.
Let me hold this up.
Yeah.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, we are going to be on TV from April 1st to the 15th, running all kind of commercials and all kind of TV spots, if you will. It should be a big deal.
And just judging from this poster, everybody from Psychosis, Charlie Manson Jr., Rey Mysterio Sr., I mean, this looks Mascarada de Jade. I mean, this looks like a really hot happening card, and obviously you're going to be on it too.
Absolutely.
We here at On the Mat, I've made no bones about it, about my personal fascination with Lucha Libre, because I feel like I get the best bang for my buck when I go down to the Congress Theater. The kids, I mean, in their packed houses, they're really into it. Do you enjoy, I know you work for other federations besides the Lucha Libre stuff. Which do you prefer?
Absolutely 100% Lucha Libre for one reason. There's more comedy and there's more entertainment.
Yeah.
More than the American wrestling. Not downing American wrestling, but Lucha Libre really is where it's at in the future of professional wrestling as a sport.
It's rocking, and every time you guys come to the Congress, it's always a good show, so I'm
Absolutely.
looking forward to this.
packed
What's the
the
date
house.
on this one time?
April 1st is when we're going to launch the brand new company, and we're going to be bringing in all kind of stars from AAA to Consejo Mundial, CMLL. We're gonna
April 1st. Okay, are you guys worried at all? Because this is the date of WrestleMania.
This is the date of WrestleMania, but then again, I don't think that's going to be a problem because Mexicans are going to be coming to this show rather than watching the WrestleMania.
And let me ask you this. Now, you've worked all kinds of Lucha Libre promotions and things like that. What's it like being the token white guy on the shows? You are. You're the white guy.
It sets me apart, and that's exactly what I love about life. I've always been the different guy. Me being the white guy is definitely a plus because it sets me aside and it pushes me higher to the sky faster.
Oh, so you have no Latino whatsoever? You're Blanca.
I'm 100% Blanco.
You're a güero.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's cool.
But
I
nobody
did
knows
not know
that. Now everybody in the world
You
knows
really
that.
are gringo loco.
Absolutely.
Yes. Can you speak fluent Spanish?
Now I can. Before I didn't.
So really, you've learned Spanish through wrestling?
I have learned Spanish language through wrestling.
Can you say?
amazing.
Can you say? I am amazed by the low production value of this show on a weekly basis. Can you say that?
Yeah.
No me gusta este show basura.
Hey, Nicholas H. don't like it, but it's pretty good.
How about Chris does a better job than his dad?
Jesus.
Chris
Come on,
is
you guys.
mejor que tu padre basura.
Hey,
That's awesome.
It's a rib, Nick. We love you.
Absolutely.
Hey, you know what? Do they have a website or something that you that the
Actually,
fans can-
actually, everything is going to be launched April 1st. It is emlli.com. Everything.
You want to send out that
absolutely,
phone number
yes.
too for any information
Phone
on
number
it?
is 773-277-2233. And like I said, everything is going to be done April 1st. The production value is going to be very, very well done. We have a Titantron. We have all that production.
Really?
value. Music,
Sweet.
videos, audio, video.
Smoking.
Well, you know what? We've got a match with you.
Me.
Yes, the Cruiser Cup of 05 versus Alto from Powerhouse Championship Wrestling, Powerhouse Incorporated. Let's go to that match now.
All right. Take it away, Nicholas H.
There he
There's
is.
Alto.
There he is.
Now, how many times have you been in the ring with this guy?
I have been in the ring countless times with this individual, Mr. Alto. Yes, sir. There he is. The one and only. The flippy dippy that he is, yes.
Just like the
Oh,
sleazy,
look at that.
sleazy bag over there, right?
Where did you find this ancient tape? I need to know.
Oh, this
Steve
goes back a
Kane.
little bit.
It goes back a little bit.
Yeah, that's from the Cruiser Cup of 05.
Okay.
Now, at this time, were you speaking
on.
flute?
Oh, I'm actually speaking English.
I was going to ask you, were you speaking Spanish?
Give me applause for the Gringo Local from Mexico City.
There it is. Speaking English.
Now, do you remember this whole match, pretty much?
Once it gets started, I probably will start to recollect everything. But as of right now, I have no idea what's going to happen at all.
Now, usually in this type of wrestling, don't you wear a mask?
Yes, but I'm handsome. I thought you knew that handsome guys don't wear masks.
You know what? It doesn't matter.
In this
to her.
room, it
As long
does
as
not
it's a
take
guy,
much.
she's with him.
Oh, is that right?
Mask or no mask.
We'll have
you
to
know what?
talk
She
after
could
the
probably
show.
go to this show and half the guys would probably be like,
You know, unlike
Is that
Trevor,
right?
I can ask an intelligent question.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, you know, Kimberly, next week we could do a match. Trevor.
I would love that. That I really would. You know, and I think the fans of On the Mat would really like this show much better if they did not have to look at that.
How about one of those S&M masks with the rubber balls?
she probably has one of those in her drawer.
That's a little bit.
That's why I
That's
brought
pretty
it up.
creepy. That's pretty creepy.
Sorry. All right, look at this action right here. Billy Wack rejoining us. Que pasa, Bato?
Wait, I still want this young lady to come to my show. Do you know where it's at?
You want me to come? You know, I could be scouting some talent there. That is an idea. You know, I do not have a lucha yet.
Absolutely. You will have lucha April 1st if you go.
I will probably have to check that out.
You guys have tacos there?
Taco. We have burritos.
Okay.
Big ones.
Okay.
That's cool.
You have churros? I'm all about the churros.
Churros.
And horchata.
They have good food and the best gimmick tables of all.
Yeah,
the
I
know,
shows.
I know.
Without a doubt. I love that. I mark out for that big time.
There it is.
I was such an idiot.
Very nice by Alto, flipping you, arm dragging you.
I'm starting to
Now for the fans that are watching, how different is the lucha style of wrestling? I know, but for the fans
Okay.
that are out there,
100% different. It's if you don't know anything, the American wrestling works everything from the left side. Lucha is completely other side of the body. It's the right side for every move that you give and take. Yeah.
So when you're working some of these local feds around here, is it harder working with guys?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
because you're so used to wrestling the Mexican lucha
Absolutely.
style.
It's
Do
you
you forget? There's a lot of times you forget.
yeah, you got to set your brain to exactly what you're doing. If not, you're going to be lost.
Huh, how about that?
And where do you train for this style?
I'm up there on we're right next to Cicero Stadium actually, where the show's going to be. So,
Hey, they got a lot of street corners in Cicero too there, Kimberly.
I thought we got that muzzle. Did nobody get the muzzle? Nicholas.
All right, back to the match. Alto working that crowd into a frenzy. Look at it, Gringo Loco says, kiss it right here, baby.
Steve
I gotta tell you,
Case.
you see Gringo Loco at these shows at the Congress Theater, man. That crowd, you get them guys in sets, they go nuts when you come out. A lot of them, they don't like you, but they react to you.
absolutely, I do start fires wherever I go.
That's a fact,
If
Jack.
there's a Mexican in the house, he will be mad at me at the end of the night.
That's good stuff.
Now what do you know about the referee Steve Kane? Because I got an interesting story about Steve Kane.
Interesting. I have met him twice.
Twice. Okay.
Yes. Let's hear the story.
Windy City Wrestling, 1990, Tinley Park, Bremerton Mall.
Oh,
Okay, Billy Wack remembers that place.
Bremerton Mall.
Steve Kane is standing in the crowd with a camera, yelling at all the heels.
Really?
That's a great story, Trevor. Now back to the match.
And then he wound up
Does
becoming
anybody really
a
care?
photographer for Sam at Windy City, and then eventually they wound up having him trained to be a referee.
So
Very
there was-
nice move.
Fanatical fan at ringside turned manager or referee kind of thing.
Just like
right.
Kimberly
So he
Cash
started
being
as-
on the streets and everything.
So it's like Psycho from the
Will you
Brotherhood.
Right.
shut
Was
your
a rowdy
mouth?
fan. Let it
So he
happen.
actually started out as a
Paul
fan.
Heyman was a
Yeah.
rowdy fan at one time.
Well, you know what? We all started out as fans, except for what's her name?
Rowdy fans.
It's nice to see that you're obsessed with me and you have to bring me into every single topic.
She's got you there, Trevor.
She
She's
does
got
have a
you.
point there, Trevor.
She's
I mean, he
rattling.
has not quit talking about me yet.
You know what?
She's got you
He's
rattled.
looking down your shirt, I noticed, too, Kimberly.
I'm
And
sure
what?
he is
Those
because
are
he's never
mosquito
seen
bites.
anything like
Those
me.
are mosquito bites.
Come on now,
Oh,
come on.
please.
Trevor,
Keep it clean,
please.
guys. Come on.
Spring is on its way.
There we go.
I don't think so. I don't think
Roman
anybody's
Knuckles test the
complaining.
strength.
So the lucha style. It's much more
Very
colorful.
nice.
Much more colorful. Heroes and villains. I get into it. It's
There's
fun.
a
It's very
ton
fun.
more characters in Lucha Libre, if you ask me. A lot better.
Whoa!
Very innovative.
Look at
Not
that.
to mention playing for the comedy, which they really do that well.
Absolutely.
There's some real fun entertainers in Lucha Libre style wrestling, I gotta say.
They actually have teachers of just comical lucha
Really?
down there that teach you just exactly how to do that. And they dedicated an entire morning to it.
I remember seeing Super Porky,
Oh,
and that guy's funny.
he is funny.
He does the whole thing, and the fart gimmick, and the crowd, the
Absolutely.
kids just went nuts.
Absolutely.
That was great stuff.
Yeah, he's got two brothers down there that are funny too.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Now, have you ever been down to Mexico yet?
I returned 1 week ago.
You
Really?
were,
How long were
where
you down
were
there?
working? Tell us about it.
5.5 weeks. I was working for CMLO.
Okay, we're going to talk about more about when we get the cameras on.
Absolutely,
We want to go back to
absolutely.
it. That's fascinating stuff.
Now, why did you run away? Were you being a coward like Trevor's going to be when he faces Mr. Allen?
Oh man!
Oh, I needed to get a little exercise, as you can see. I was just going to do a lap.
Oh my
Well,
God!
that's right. You aren't a coward like other people in the studio here.
Boy, she's very adversarial tonight.
Vicious
isn't she?
towards you, Mr.
He's
Blank.
always talking about being obsessive.
I mean, there's like a hotel down the street.
Yeah.
If you
No,
wanted to.
no.
No.
We ought to
That
get
will
these
never happen.
Thank you very
Whoa.
much.
Tyme Page
Page.
getting
Boy,
flipped
boy,
all the way out to the outside.
Absolutely.
You didn't know.
CDK will be joining us next segment, guys.
You didn't know we had this match, did you?
Next
I did
segment,
not
CDK.
know anybody had this match, but you have it, and Alto's going to fly. No, he's not.
Huh?
Oh, boy. That is very unsportsmanlike.
He was trying to grope you. That's kind of disgusting.
Yeah. Who are you
Let's-
talking about? I know.
Whoa, Alto.
Where, Alto,
Sitting down.
where did Alto go?
He flipped out over the ring, and I think he's underneath the ring.
Is he?
Pretty much like Kimberly is half the show.
God.
Yeah. Again, obsession with me.
Wow.
I honestly, I'm starting to think both of you guys are obsessed with each other.
I think he probably has a memorial to me, like on his walls at his house. He's a stalker.
You
he
haven't
really
been
is.
in Hustler or
He
anything yet.
clearly
so.
is
Not
a
yet.
stalker.
And Trevor is an avid follower
Nor
of
will I.
Hustler and Hustler
Oh,
letters.
He does not look
Oh, beautiful by
I said it
Alto.
time and time again, Kimberly. He does not look like the Night Stalker. He looks like the creature from the Black Lagoon, the Gill Man. That's
Gill
what
Man.
he looks like.
Well, that is very true.
Thanks.
It's like a
Thanks,
Who
brother.
loves you, baby?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, don't be calling me up late at night anymore.
Ugh.
Forget that.
All right.
Tyme Page with the wherewithal to kick out of that.
That was a very nice move by Alto.
Absolutely.
Oh, right.
Gotta give him his props for his props.
Now I notice you don't wear a mask.
Right.
Why?
Like I was telling her, I mean, I'm kind of handsome. Why do I need a mask? You know?
All right.
All the ladies need to see the green.
But isn't that Mexican tradition that you have to wear the mask? Otherwise, it's disgraceful.
I make my own rules, kind of like you.
You know, Pedro a while.
Trevor, nobody needs to hear your opinion right
Pedro
now.
a while
I'm
never
having
wore
a
mask.
I'm having an intelligent discussion. The children need not speak.
Pedro a while. Very nonchalant pin there.
Yeah, sometimes.
Taking him for granted a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. He's 150 pounds soaking wet. What can I do? You know, I thought I had him.
Oh, right in the back of the head.
Drops him down with
Tyme
authority.
Page going to the outside.
Here we go. Up to the top, it looks like. Here he goes. He's going to fly. Boy, you
Taking
got
too much
you
time.
Yeah, you are a little cocky in there, Tyme Page. I will say that.
A little bit.
Took a little bit too much time there.
But still able to get back up.
You
Just as fast as,
got to get those moves really. Oh, nice move by Alto right in the back. Insecurity under the back of the head. You got to hit those moves really quick,
Now I
like
remember
what's
why
her
I
name
don't
over there
remember
with the
this match,
guys.
right?
Does he ever stop? I just hear this
That's
blah,
how she
blah,
makes her
blah,
money.
blah,
Also
blah,
on the
blah,
top
Got a
rope.
million of them tonight. Look at this.
No!
1, 2, 3.
Whoa! Wow! I'm going
Very
to
good
call that
match.
an upset, even if it was a couple years back.
You may stand next
I'm
to me.
surprised to see that big win for Alto. Nonetheless, good match.